The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. EA Sports College Football continues with a late season Week 12 showdown here. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Dropping back, it's Aldridge. Quickly complete. Still on his feet. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll test the right side. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Well, they were trying to run a sweep, but they got put in the dustpan real fast.
And defenses understand, I cannot let fast guys get on the edge. I got to get that ball turning back towards the middle. Really good job of understanding that. Understanding if it gets too far outside from them big boys, they aren't even in the play. They're just chasing and running. So nice job by the defense not allowing that ball to get outside.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the gun, running back gets to give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They give it to him again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Aldridge. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Give to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
It's complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
2nd down to the air. Working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Bison offense has taken the field ready to begin this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's O'Donnell. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Powers inside. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Opening play of the drive from the 39. There's some daylight. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Options galore here, 2nd and just a few inches. give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to pass, it's Aldridge. The short hands, it's Garrison. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Pushes ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Now, 4th down.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up.
He's loose. He's at the 20.
The pass on 2nd down, caught by the tight end. Gain of 36. That's a first down for the offense.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bison.
Touchdown, Bison. Number 2 in the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker off for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Set to kick off.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He's changing the play. From the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Back to throw, it's Aldridge. Release to the back. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Long way to go on second down. The snap sets up to throw. That one's not even close.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Sends it back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking to throw again. In traffic, it's LaBelle. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Sells to fake. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Rushes on. Caught. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, going to throw it. Out wide left, it's LaBelle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Plows his way ahead. Showing off the arm. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Knocked out at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Drops back on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got him, and nobody's close. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the Ball State Cardinals. And it's the home team in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Bison offense has taken the field ready to begin this drive. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. With the catch, it's O'Donnell. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it! Touchdown, Bison! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see, just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 40. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw. It's Aldridge. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Looking for running room. Finds a crease at the 20. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's O'Donnell. Shakes a man, and he might take off.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Back's got it on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Wants to throw again. Finds his target. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Runs through the tackle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to establish the run. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Grabbed in the middle, it's LaBelle. Touchdown, Bison. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Hand it to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Sets his feet. It's Aldridge. Good timing on the quick out. Turning it on. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got him downfield. Running through contact. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Might as well run him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
So this offense has the lead, they have the ball, they have the clock on their side, and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Sets his feet, it's Durant. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football. I got the lead. The clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Made a defender miss. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bison. He would not be denied.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Working the ground game. At the 20, he's got space. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
Well, that's a great job by the offense responding after your defense just gave up a touchdown. But here's a situation where you want to go for 2 and make this a 9-point game. You kick an extra point, it's only 8, and the opponent, if they go down the field and score, could tie it up if they hit the 2-pointer. So I think the analytics in this situation are telling you, you want to go for 2.
The Bison offense has taken the field, ready to begin this drive. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Holds on, it's O'Donnell. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. This offense has it with really good field position. They want that clock to run. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw it to Aldridge. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's loose down the middle. Smashes ahead. At the 20. He's at the 10.
And defenses are way less concerned with yards nowadays. It's being great in the red zone. And boy, did they come up big. They create the turnover, return the INT all the way down the field, and set their offense up now with the red zone opportunity.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Barges ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bison. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Quick give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Aldridge. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Handoff to the single running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that, I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Snap in the shotgun. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. But that's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practice that all week, and it shows up big here late.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moves the pocket. It's Durant. Rush right in his face. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Drops back on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to all.
Makes a grab and room to run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The fake wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bison. And they score first here in overtime.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point was good. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Durant. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. They're not going to mess around. They'll go for two and the win right here. They'll go to the air. Look out! He's in! The two-point conversion in overtime. What a call!